G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. I'd like to start off by thanking everyone who's been watching lately, subscribing, following, comments. It's been fantastic, really appreciate it. And the VX Commodore did, but more so on the VT down here, which is what today's video is going to be about. I have to pull that out far enough from the fence to jack it up and get on ramps. So I've got a bit of a task to do firstly. It involves getting into the backyard with my four-wheel drive. So I've got to get the trailer out. I'm going to put it here where the work car's back there. So I'm going to move the trailer around, turn the four-wheel drive around because I'm going to going backwards so I can see what I'm doing. The gate, I've got to open this gate to get in. I've got to do a bit of repairs because it's rotten out down at the wheel down the bottom there, so I've got to repair that first. So that's what I'm going to do to get to the VT and because I've got that fuel issue, so it's the pump. Everyone's been helping out and that's what it seems to be, so I've got to remove the bloody tank. I don't want to do that, but that's what I've got to do. So that's where we're at. Yeah, so I'll get into it now and juggle some things around. Oh, that's not good. So sometimes you've got to bleed the air. I've got a seal in the pump, must be gone, something sucking air in, but if you don't know how to bleed the air in a diesel four-wheel drive, or diesel I should say, in a truck, might as well show you how to do that while I'm here. So you've got to find your injector. They've got to come in from here. So one of these injectors, if that's shown on film, I normally just crack one. That's enough to bleed the air out because that's what's happening. So I'm going to back that off a little bit. And that should, when it's pumping, should force fuel and any air in the system out. And then you tighten it back up. So we'll see what happens. So I couldn't see any fuel coming out, so I'm going to prime it. This here is a primer. So you push that down and that forces fuel into the system and then through the injectors. So once it gets hard, so I've still got that open, now it's getting harder. So this fuel must be coming out. Yep, that's really hard now. It's a lot harder to press down. So I'm going to check. Sorry about the fans on. Not too sure. You normally do this with two people, so I've tightened the injector nut back up, and you can see it wanted to fire, so it should have bled most of the air out, and hopefully it cranks and fires. Okay, so now what I've got to do, I'll pull the tarp off. I've got to gain access underneath to find a hitch point and bring it out through the bumper bar, I believe, so I can drag it forward to jack it up. I need to get ramps under that backside as well. Ideally I'd like to leave it in the carport where it was, but I don't know how long this is going to take. As you can see, guys, I'm just putting block underneath block on top of block, and I'm using the drill with the old type of the jack. Okay, so that was a mission. I've got recovery gear underneath where I could. There's no actual hitch point or tow point that I could see. So I've jacked it right up, and I've got blocks underneath, and I've got the jack still underneath. While I was doing that, I didn't have to go out under too far, and I've got a recovery strap that I'm going to hook to the four-wheel drive. It's at the lowest point, so hopefully don't rip the front bumper bar off. So that's where I'm at now. It's taken me probably, I don't know, a good half an hour or more just to get to that little shit. But I'm going to lower it down now and hook it up and bring it back and see how we go. Fingers crossed. Now, I probably didn't mention before, I've got to get away from the fence to get a ramp on the other wheel to stabilise it when I'm working underneath there. So I've got to get it out, jack it all up, and then get the ramps under the back wheels and secure it, and then have enough room to get the fuel tank down, hopefully. I do not know. See how it goes.
This is going to be a slow progress, you'll see, guys. I will speed it up. At the back right wheel, I want to jack that up with timber as high as I can get it as I'm doing this process.
So I've got this siphon here, going to try and get as much fuel out as I can. That'll be the next step, and then I'll jack it up and put some car ramps underneath. So have a look at the crap that's coming out as I'm siphoning this fuel out. There's all black mould. There you go, you can see it probably. There we go. So that's no doubt blocked the filter around the gauze strainer. This is a bit silly. This should just once you start siphoning it, shouldn't have to keep on pumping it. Should just keep on siphoning it. But anyway, gotta get it out. So I stuffed up, guys. I was jacking up too fast, too aggressive. Everything was going good. I had it jacked up. As you can see now, my jack is covered, completely buried. Smashed the wing off the back of the car, and just missed it, I think. So the only damage is the wing. Hopefully at this stage. So I've got to start again. Bloody hell. I think because it's been raining, this is my excuse. I probably had up too high, but the other wheel just slipped off the chocks as well. So just got to drag it forward and start again.
3 days later.
Okay, so where am I up to on the VT? So we'll go for a bit of a walk around. As you can see, I've got it jacked up. Yeah, it took me like 1,000 years to do this by yourself, and yeah, anyway, I've got jacked up on the ramps, as you can see. I've got the jack stand under there, I've got the ramp, and I've still got the scissor jack under there. Those are out. I've got the wheels at the front chock, so they're not going to roll. Handbrake is on, but it's pretty pointless, sort of. So as you can see here, jacked up, I've got blocks I've made, screwed most of them together so it's all stable. So I can't fall anywhere. Just I'll lose, if this stack did fall, for example, I'd just lose all that height. It's not going to come down, but I'm going to be underneath, so I definitely don't want it to come down any lower than this, that's for sure. So that's the plan. Now I'll go around the back, and yeah, I was lucky that I missed that when it slid over. We'll go around. one under there, and alright, I don't know what I'm going to need. I did give it a spray the other day. I've got this board, it's nice and clean. So, there's the two there I've got to undo, and the third one here must be way up under there somewhere. So I've emptied the fuel out, and I've got a trolley jack I might need to help if I can't do it with my knees. So go from there. Okay, so a bit of a video. Oh, is that a fuel? Oh, that's something to do with this stuff, right? Fuel line there, fuel line there. I should mark them. So I'll do. I'll get a pen and mark them. So you undo that one there with the earth strap. That goes back in. That's for this strap here. Unplug a couple of hoses for the fuel line. I think there's 3. I'm going to be replacing that filter as well. And that should come down. And what's up in here? Got to come away from that filler point as well. There's a breather hose. Goes in the tank probably. So I don't know how that's going to come out, but we'll find out. Alright, I'm going to get a pen and mark some of this piping first. They're 17, so you need a 17, a long one to get over that head, the bolt itself. Where is the torch? Torch is on the cast. That's where the torch is. What a mongrel. What a bastard. So the fuel lines I've got to take off. Let's just do that. The fuel lines, there's a little tool you can buy. I'm going to stop announcing names of where I buy shit because I'm not getting sponsored, so too bad. So that's a 3/8 one end, and it doesn't say the other end. Oh, 5/16 and 3/8. So I don't know if you can read that. So yeah, you got to squeeze the clamp off. I'll bring you under now, and with other tools, even an oxy probably going to be required. But see if we can set the camera up and move that out of the way. Really good. I'm really happy. Sorry, I've got this. under there, you bastard. There we go. There we go. Happy days. Alright, we're going to put this camera for you guys. Now the fuel neck, it just popped out. So, come on torch. The whole thing just popped out, as you can see. The cap's still on it. There's a breather there. So I'm just going to mark these here. And so when I put them back on, I know where I'm going, of course. That's what I want. Interesting to see what's at the bottom of that, that's for sure. So I'll put you down and hopefully you can see sort of what's going on. Where's my pen? Way over there, 3,000 kilometers away. Okay, so I'm going to put a 0 on the circle. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. What's going on? Bit of a hill. I'm going to put a straight line, and I don't know, I'm going that way. That's good. This one, to there. So that should be it. Oh, that breather hose, that overflow hose. No, it's cable tied on. It's cable tied, alright. Cable tied on. What is that just pop out? Or do I break it? I can cable tie it, so later when I put it back in, it'll be the easier option. Lucky I brought my cable tie. Oh, you bastard. 1000 pliers hit in. So a little bit of fuel still in it, it's just swirling. Putting everything off balance. Must be another 10, I don't know, 5 litres maybe. Oh. Okay, back on track. Okay, so I'll move you guys out of the way a little bit. There's my tool. Okay. Come on, torch, don't do that to me now. Alright, looks like a... is that a locking pin there? Does look like a locking pin. And that is too. That's a... one on either side. God, that wire's a bit brittle. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. If this is supposed to disconnect from, I think it's supposed to come from that one. Oh, let's have a look, see. I'm going to pull that blue one up and see what it does. Yep, it's a pin. That's it, and if you can see that, it's a little pin that goes in there. Put that with all the other. Oh, look, there's a tree about to grow in the car. Come on, torch. So, There we go, good job, that's the one. I want that to come off okay. So I've got that marked at the top, that's good. That can go over there. Now this is the hard part. This tool has got to go in underneath, and if there's all dirt and shit as well, it makes it worse. Alright, let's just shut up and I'm going to pull it towards me. No, that's not going to, there's no give. Sort of one of those things when you know what you're doing, it's all good. Change of plans, guys. They're a mongrel to get out, so I'm going to, there's a ring here, I'm going to tap that ring off and it locks the pump onto the tank itself. So I'm going to tap that with this chisel, tap it off. It's a metal, I think I'm pretty sure it's metal. Tap that off, the pump should come out, tank will get out of the way, and then I can work on these, even chop this shit out because the tool can't get in there. So see what happens. That got it. You ripper. Oh, you bloody beauty. Oh. That's that ring. Ring a ding ding. Take the tank that way a bit. Oh, don't fall on my head. Everything's out of balance now. Oh, thought I'd got all the fuel out, but obviously alright, come on. Gotta hold your tongue a certain way. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I've got this part of the electric float, I'm presuming. The float itself is at the back or the front of the tank. So, oh, there we go. So remember that, that's the way it's got to go in, the sock and the float that way. And I suppose I can piss the tank off because that float's not going to come out. See how much fuel I get on myself. Note to self, next time have a bungee cord to tie this up there and you can hang it while you're dealing with the tank with bloody fuel still in it. Oh. Okay, I'll let that go and hope for the best. Oh. Bloody hell. Man. Alright, I want this pump off. Okay. Where's my trusty torch? It's up in no man's land. That can go in there. What a mongrel. Well, that O-ring's a bit dead. Yeah, there's all tacky like tar around the float, the sock. It's doesn't look clean, but anyway. So let's get so close. Let's get this prick off. Once again, if you think these are a shit idea, if they're coming off and on regularly when they're new, probably a different story because they're not going to go brittle and hard, but surely it could have been a better design. The VEs, well, yeah, I don't know, just ridiculous. Because this tool's supposed to go in to there and push. You've got 4 barbs that have got to spread, push down, I think, or open, push them open. But this isn't a single, what this is designed for. You can't get it past that to get in, so I'm just going to probably chop the hell out of that. And hopefully I can do it that way, because I don't want to break. It's like about 2 mil from going in and working. There'll be someone out there laughing their head off, knowing the proper way. Oh, we got movement. We got movement. Oh my God. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring the camera. I've got shit all over my hands. So that's what you're dealing with, guys. This 4 barbs, you got to push them to get off this this flange here. This flange. So 2 to go. Oh, rocking the ankles not really good. Add up one more. You need a second person, but that's done it. There you go, guys. So the vice grips, there's these part here with like a rib. You push them together. That's what I'm doing anyway. Hopefully I haven't stuffed anything inside, and hopefully I can get to this one. So I'm squeezing together, trying to hold this from twisting and pushing that way. So, oh yes! Suck shit, don't need that tool. Piece of shit. Gotta get out of the danger zone. Don't like being under here that much. So there we go, guys. We'll get it out.
Don't ever give in. I know that we can make it if we keep holding on.
Well, I'm absolutely wrecked. But that's it, guys. It's the bottom, and that's like a muddy, greasy sort of shit. So this would just be probably no good. Not sucking any fuel at all. I think this outer casing is called a swirl pot. So so fuel is inside this chamber, and when the car's going around corners, it's not going to lose from getting any fuel. Starvation, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but that's what I'm after. That's what I'm guessing, that's what we're guessing, everyone I've been helping with is the problem. So I'm going to see if I can get a new one tomorrow. And I'm not going to say where I got it from. If you want to know, leave a comment after I do get it. And that way, yeah, I'm not getting sponsored for any of this, so too bad. If I get it off eBay, I get it off eBay. There are ones I know you can get for around $135. Some are even, I think, $49, I think I saw some. And then they go right up to like 380 or something. So there you go. All right. That's it, a bit more. Oh, I'm just over the moon. That's such a mission. Just the time to get to do it. So yeah, all right, I'm going to leave it at that. I better